It's Pride Month. No, but seriously, as much as I would love to go on a big parade, get super drunk while all of the sparkles and unicorns fly by that you could possibly ever imagine, dancing in a puddle of rainbow with my brothers, sisters, and non binary siblings, I can't because I'm freaking angry. There is so much going on in the world right now, and I'm feeling like we're taking big step backwards in something that we've already achieved years ago, and it's making me angry. We're getting over the days where we should celebrate our pride and showing who we truly are for 1 month a year, because this is not what we deserve. And I know this might not be the best way to bring this across, but I think there are some points that we really, really should need talking about before we can actually start celebrating again. So, here are 5 reasons why we shouldn't celebrate Pride this month. On number 1, I brought up the history. So, for some of you who might not know why we actually have the privilege to celebrate Pride this month, that's mostly because of the Stonewall riots in 1969. For those of you who don't know exactly what that means, I would really, really appreciate if you could look it up, because these riots definitely built the ground floor for all of the pride that we see and feel today, for most of the achievements that we did back then. And I am happy for that. But also, it's a big reminder that we are all connected in a big web, creating this beautiful community that we are living in today. Please look up people like Marsha P. Johnson, who was one of the first activists for LGBTQ rights in these riots, and she was a black trans sex worker back in the day. Her face is pulling over so many internet sites when we talk about pride, and a lot of people don't even know her name, and that makes me angry. There are so many people who have fought for us and our rights, not just in the US, but also in many other countries around the world. And sure, today we learn a lot of the things that we want to know about YouTube videos with great creators like Jamie Dodger, One Topic, or Samantha Likes. Just an example. I know there are way more out there, and I'm happy that we got the connection and information that we need getting it today. It doesn't just create a way better web for all of us to connect and get together and truly experience who we are, but it also brings us the freedom of showing everyone in the world who we are and that we do truly exist. Back in the days, it was way less common to be accepted by your family or friends or whatever you're doing, so we should be happy about that. And we should really acknowledge in what we have. And the only way to do that is to look up our history and see where we are coming from, to talk to the people who actually fought the war, that we can live the lives that we truly want and that we can be very happy to have. There are currently 71 countries with laws against homosexuality, 11 of which have a death penalty on it. 15 countries with laws for cross-dressing or impersonating the other gender. These are just some bold statistics that everyone can find on the internet pretty easily. And as much as I would love to say we're in the West and we have it easier to live our lives, that's not quite true. And just because maybe these laws don't apply to us, we still have social laws that sometimes make family give up on their child just because they came out as gay or trans. A lot of people don't feel comfortable living in the family they are or coming out in the family they are. There are over 50 legislations being discussed or already went through the US Congress right now for anti-LGBTQAI plus laws and mostly anti-transgender laws. There is a law being legislated right now about girls needing to go to a doctor who has to determine that they are actual girls. That is insane. And And don't get me wrong, like, all for protecting our kids, seeing in the US as mass shooting is a big, big problem. And I'm definitely down for reducing all of the doors so that there's no more door in the school building and they all have to climb in through windows, because someone who wants to shoot you just gonna climb through the door, you know? But we need to support our kids. They need love and affection. And I am honestly shocked that this is a thing we even have to discuss, that basic love and acceptance to our own children is not a thing. People are struggling with this their whole life. We need to support our children, and we need to show them the right way and make them love and support too. If they don't, they're gonna end up with depression, anxiety, and other mental issues that no doctor in the world possibly can fix sometimes. Ah, yes, the rainbow washing. Something we've seen over many years at this point. The 1 month their companies change their logos to a rainbow, just like Skittle does every day of the year. But, like, just for us, you know? Selling us these overpriced rainbow items that they really, really want to get rid of just to show their support and love to all of us. Yeah, that thing that we buy, you know what I'm talking about. It's like obviously just the company logos that change for the month, and they're starting to overflow the market with rainbow things on everything. Because who doesn't love a rainbow on shoes? On my shirt? How about my hair? Oh, wait. Do you know that they can even draw like little rainbows on your face? We're not done though. There's furniture and people who sell houses who change their flags, and I don't know why. There are so many things that just randomly turn rainbow just because it's Pride Month. But what really annoys me is that there's actually no support for the actual cause. There's no support going towards big organizations that actually need the help. LGBTQ forces and LGBTQ alliances helping LGBTQ kids, people in need, people who really, really need the support and help. And none of the money shows actually up to them, because we're so forced into capitalism these companies create that we're starting to buy random stuff just because there's a rainbow on it. I know, it's not all of us, and I'm not saying it is. I'm not even saying that I myself am a perfect person. I have my shirt, I have my rainbow flag. I understand. I am one of them. But there should be a limit to anything. And we should start to reconsider if we really, really want to buy the next pair of rainbow shoes. Or maybe there is like some organization in your area that you could actually donate to really and actually help the LGBTQ community in your area. Now, we as a community, we have a big problem. We're fighting. We're fighting over everything, okay? And that is an issue. We're not here to fight against each other. We're here to stand up for each other. We're a community. We need to be solid and supporting and loving to all of the other people around us. And not doing that is a huge issue. There is so much fighting going on in our community that I don't even know who's against who right now, including me. As an asexual person, so many people are out there telling me that I don't belong in the community. I am biromantic. I love men and women as equal. Yes, sure, I might not be as interested in the adult part as some other people might be, but that still makes me a part of the LGBTQIA+. There's literally an A right there in front of you, and it doesn't stand for ally. The second issue I have is everything going towards the hatred of trans people. I have seen so many of my friends turning against me because I said I'm supporting one of my friends who came out as trans in 2020 when the pandemic hit. There is a row of friends that I lost, one of them being one of my closest friends ever at the time, because she could not accept the simple fact that there are people who do not identify with the gender they were born with. Because in her mind, it is just a social construct, so whoever cares what's dangling between your legs, right? Well, no. We need to support each other. We need to see each other as equal. We need to understand that every one of us is loved and unique in their own way. Another thing that I sometimes really get annoyed by is being too PC and at the same time not being PC enough. As much as I would love to know every one of your pronouns, I sometimes lost track of it. I'm sorry. I don't mean to offend anyone, and I try to correct myself and remember, I know who of my friends use they, them. I know who of my friends use sie, their. I don't have other pronouns in my life besides he, him, or she, her. But please, as much as everybody else is, we are still learning. And a big thing I saw, especially with this one, is people excluding older folks from our community. There is a huge percentage of older LGBTQIA plus people who don't get to have a say in our current decision making right now. These people are the ones that fought the war for us in the first place. These people deserve our respect and our understanding. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer to understand something that you're not a part of. And that's more than alright. It can't always be perfect the first try. Give people some time. Respect everyone. Also respect the elders. Respect the people who might not understand straight away. But please, all we need to know is understand, because fights in the community doesn't really bring us anywhere. The last thing I want to talk about is actually a quote from an article from sorry, I'm gonna butcher that. I'm so sorry. Aundare Guess, who is an LGBTQI activist and also writer. And this article was actually posted in 2019 already, with a similar title to my video of 5 reasons why he doesn't celebrate Pride. And the last reason being, my pride is not a Christmas tree. Now, I love this prop because it's something I can relate to, and I think a lot of you can relate to too. The thing that I said earlier with the companies only changing their logo to a rainbow this 1 month a year where they know that we will buy the most stuff is one of these indicators that they don't actually care about us. We are not here just 1 month a year. We are here all year round. I do not just deserve respect the 1 month of the year, and I do not just deserve the respect for being myself, for being bihomanic, or whatever you might identify as. We deserve this respect all year round from everybody. We need to show our flags not just this month, but every single month to come. We need to show the people that we are here and we're going to stay. We need to show the next generation that it's okay to exist. And it's okay to be gay. It's okay to be anything you want. We need to stop focusing on the hate and start focusing on the love, understanding each other, and showing respect to those who deserve it. So, yeah. Thank you all for watching. This was definitely a fun video to make. I appreciate you all hanging out and sticking around to the end. It really does mean a lot to me. Just to clarify, every one of you have an amazing Pride Month, okay? Or the rest that is left of it. I love you all. Thank you for being part of this amazing community and helping me out on my journey. I appreciate it so, so much, and I wouldn't know what to do without you. So, just as a quick reminder to all of you, I love you. You're beautiful and amazing, and you deserve nothing but love and respect, okay? Well, bye for now. I see you all in the next one.